Hey everyone, and welcome to Brick Talk TV, and welcome to the second stream that we'll be doing for the family reunion set, or the spring festival. If you joined me last week, you would have seen us complete book 1, which took us through bags 1 to 6, and we finished off the ground level. So this is as far as we got last week, and we got all the minifigures dotted around there as well. So you got a nice feature of the front of the restaurant here. We got some flowers being sold, some more food, a script writer there as well. And then round the back you can see the kitchen and the main reception area, including a fish tank as well on this side. So today we're going to be kicking off on the second bag and going on the second level. We've also got a little food truck as well, and we'll build another one of those as we move through the book today. So let's crack on then. We're aiming to get the whole thing completed today, and then next week you can join us for the Super Mario Piranha Plant build as well, which is only a small set, about 500 pieces, so that won't take us too long next week. So if you're around next week, join us for the Piranha Plant. So let's dive into book 2 then and take a look at what we're going to be setting off with. So here's book 2. You can see that we've built this bottom section here, and now we're aiming to build this top area. So we'll crack open straight away with bag 7, and we're going to get another minifigure, and we'll start the base area for the top of the restaurant. I did get the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs set and the Medieval Village this week, so we'll be doing a live stream of those at some point in the future. I just want to get a few mini sets done before we go back to some of the larger ones. So this first bit, we've got a little child here, minifigure. Like the others, has got a red envelope. I have to find the tile. There it is. And we need his legs, which again, of course, is a child who's got the shorter legs. And these ones, I think, if I find them, are in dark tan colour. There they are. No, not them in normal tan colour. So you've got tan coloured legs. He's got a red top on there, like a sports top. Just printed with the logo on the back. He's got a sad face and a smiley face with some freckles on, so we'll go for the smiley face. There's a sad one. And he's got some black hair, and he's got the red envelope in his hand there. So there's our next minifigure. We've had one in every bag so far as we move through. So next up we get a 6x2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in dark orange colour. And we're going to get a 1x10 in dark tan. I'm going to stick this down the bottom on this side. Then we're going to add a 2x16 and a 1x2 plate in tan at the end here. And this one's going to go right across. Then we get a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and a 1x6, I think. 1x6 goes across the base. This one goes roughly about here in the middle. Then if you flip that over, you're going to get another 2x14 there in dark red, reddish brown. Then we'll add a 1x12 by one stud on the end. Then we get another one of our 6x14s. So 12s, 2x12s and 6x12s. So we'll do more of the floor here in this pattern. Hey Alexander, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. Then we're going to get two 2x4s. We're going to add these underneath, next to each other here. Then we'll put that to the side. We're going to get a 4x6 plate in dark orange. Then we're going to add a corner plate to this bottom corner in that shape. Then we'll have a 1x6 going across. And a tan coloured 1x2 plates. It's going to go this way. we get a 2x4, add that down here, and then we get this trapdoor piece, and that over and add that to the end. Then we're going to add a 1x4 plate on the end here, reddish brown. And you bring this back in, and we're going to attach this to the end here. So this is with a staircase, where the staircase comes up, I'm guessing, from the lower level. Put that to the side. Then we get a white 4x8, and we're going to add a black 1x2 plate to the top corner. And then we've got a 3x3 corner plate that we're just going to add on to overlap here. Then we add a 1x8 plate to that overlap, and then add a 1x4 plate next to it. Then we're going to add some bricks. So we've got a 1x3 brick and a corner brick in black. We're going to actually add this over here at the front on the end, and then we're going to add a 1x6 black brick across to connect the top section. Then we're going to continue with the black theme. So we have 3 of these, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1x10 bricks, a corner brick and a 1x6. 1x6 on first there, and our corner brick in the corner of this end, and then these 1x10s on and along the edge for the rest. Then we're going to top these black bricks with 1x3 dark tan tile, and then 15 1x2s with the slider on in dark tan as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we start with 3 over this side next to each other. Then we leave a 1 stud gap in the corner, and we run another 3 across. These are probably for the windows, I'm guessing. Leave another gap of 1 stud, again another 3 next to each other. Another 1 stud gap, and then another 3 to the corner. Then we're going to put our tile in, then a 1 stud gap, then another 3 1x2s with sliders on. I'll finish this off with the plates. Then we get 3 1x1s with 2 studs on the side in red, and then 1 1x1 with a corner studs. That's it. These have got the 2 studs just in the corner. That's going to go in the corner here, and the red ones will go between our windows here. So we've got a stud facing inwards and a stud facing outwards as we go across there. Then we're going to get 8 lime green 1x1 round plates. 4, 6, 8. We're going to pair these up into, well, 2s, so we're going to get 4 of these, and these are going to go on to those 1x1s that we just added. Goes on like that. Then we get 18 1x1s in dark tan. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. These are going to get doubled up into pairs again, so we'll end up with 9 of these. These are going to provide the start of the columns that are going to go either side of the windows, I think. So these will go onto our 1x2 sliders at the ends, either side of our 1x1s now. Starting to go around there now, so we get the windows. Then we get two 1x1 plates in dark tan. These are going to go in the corner here and next to it. Then we get two corner bricks in dark tan. These go on top here in the corner. Then we get two 1x1s with clips. 1x1 with two studs on the side, and a gold 1x1 round. It's going to go in between our two 1x1s with a clip that we're going to attach to each other. So make a column like this. This is going to go in the corner here that we missed out earlier. And then our other 1x1 here with the studs goes on top of the other one we stuck on earlier. Then we're going to get 5 of these squished panel pieces, which was a pattern on the lower level. So these are just going to do the walls here. So we're going to put these in the gaps that we've left as like the windows. Put these all round like this. And then on top of those we're going to get 15 dark red 1x2s with sliders this time. 12, 14, 15, and like we did last time, we're going to then add these on top in 3s just above in the same space. Like that on the outside. Then we get 2 more 1x1s in red with the 2 studs on, and they're going to continue on top of the other ones, apart from the lime green 1x1s we stuck on. So just added those on there. Then we get 2 1x3 tiles, and we get 2 1x3 yellow jumper tiles. I'm going to flip this round now, and then the yellow jumper tiles are going to go in the corner right over here next to each other, and then these are going to go a long way over in that corner there, like this. Then we've got 4 of these 1x2x2 bricks. Leave a 2 stud gap here. Put these next to each other. And then another 2 stud gap between. So they run along like this. Form the base of a table. Then we're going to make the chairs. So we get 12 of these log bricks. 4, 6, 8. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. Sorry to hear that you've hurt yourself. You're feeling better soon. Then we've got these turntables, red and grey inserts. These are going to be the top of our stools or our chairs. And then we're going to stick the log bricks, 2 of those into the bottom of each, and that's our basis of our stool for people to sit on. This is going to be the family feast table. and these are the stalls that are going to go around it. So first stall goes there, and I think the second one is there, and it goes there. Same with that one. So we've got that formation going around the table. Now finishing up for this bag, we've got to put the banisters that are going around the top of our staircase. So we've got the 1x1 round with a pin and the clip in pearl gold. Have 4 of these. Like that, and then we've got a 1x4 rod and going that side, and a 1x6 rod goes in that side. And then we've got some banisters going around where the stairs are going to come up here. And that's the end of our bag number 7. Moving on to bag number 8 now. Again, we've got another minifigure in this bag. It looks like a karaoke enthusiast. So we're also going to be building a karaoke machine for this level, which is where the yellow jumper tiles, I think, come into play. So our karaoke champ has some blue legs. He has a white top with red stripes on. I've seen that torso before. He's got some glasses on. I'll show you his face in a second when I put him together. He has a lovely pink microphone, and he has some black hair. If I can find his hair, where's his hair hiding? There's the wig. Actually can't see the wig. Get it now, didn't I? Right, the wig's still in the bag, so I'm not going blind. So we've got the blue legs, the white torso with the red stripes, same on the back. He's got 2 facial expressions, one with an open mouth. He's got some glasses on as well, and one with a closed mouth. We'll have the open mouth to make him look like he's singing. Comb over hair there in black, and then he's got his nice pink microphone in his hand, ready to take a tune. Now we'll build the karaoke machine itself. So for that we get this like pink 2x2 plate. We're going to stick 2 yellow panels back to back on that, like so. And on top of there we're going to get some 1x1 plates with white clips like this next to each other. So you can put the microphones on the machine, I'm guessing. Then at the front there's a tile, printed tile with controls on. Somewhere. This on its side. One of these printed controls which we've seen before. Then we have a handle piece that goes at the back in yellow. And onto that we're going to get one of these 2x2 squares with a clip on it to create our screen. It's going to clip in at the back there. And then we've got a sticker that's going to go on here, so sticker number 9, which shows a couple of minifigures having fun. There's our basics of our karaoke machine right there. As I said, we're going to snap that into the corner here on these yellow jumper tiles. There's our karaoke machine in place. Then we get some 1x1x5s in sand green. Let's go over in the corner here. Then into the insert here, we're going to build a separate piece here. So we get a 1x4 with studs on the side. To the bottom of that, we get a 1x2 with studs on the side. Then we stick a couple of 1x1 tan bricks into the base. Then we get some 1x2 slider on plates. The slider's facing backwards, like this, and then the red sliders on top in dark red. And a small window goes on top with a black insert, and that goes into the middle of those dark red pieces like this. Then either side of this, we're going to add some 1x1s in tan to either side. To make an insert like this, that's then going to fit between these two to provide the top there. And we'll do another one for the end here. This time we start with a 1x2 with a slider plate in dark tan. Stick a 1x1 on the end. And we have a 1x2 panel in tan that goes on. Another slider on the bottom. Then we're going to add some dark tan 1x1 bricks. Either side. Then we've got some dark red plates going on top of that. And then we've got a 1x4 panel piece that goes on top there. So we've got something like this. This is going to snap in to the end. So on the outside it looks like this. Then we get a 1x2 reddish brown plate. Going to add a couple of 1x1 tan bricks on. And then on top of that, stick a 1x1 reddish brown plate. That's going to go in this gap over here. And then we're going to get some medium nugget 1x6 tiles. And these are going to run across the dark red on each side there. Then we get a couple of 1x2s with the grooves on it. These are going to go on the floor over this side. Squeeze these in. Ugh. So just in there like that. Then we're going to, so that's going to be a toilet, I think. So we're going to build a sink now. So we get one of these wedge pieces, stick a 1x4 white tile across the back. Stick another wedge piece on the other side. Then we have a red tap, goes on this end. 1x2 plate goes in the middle. Pink 1x1 round plate, and then a little chute coming out of that. Then we stick one of these panel pieces in here, form the sink, and then here in the middle we've got a golden tap piece like this. So that's our sink. That's going to go onto our grooved bricks over here. Let's make sure my little chute doesn't fall out. Just going to go right in the corner. There's our sink. And we're going to stick a 1x2 white plate into our 1x2 there is for the back of the toilet. For the toilet bowl, we've got a 2x2 round with a stud in the middle, and we're going to stick a white bowl in there. That's our toilet. It's going to go in front of our white tile, like that. Then before we finish off the toilet, we get a upward facing reddish brown bracket like this. Going to stick a 1x1 plate into the bottom. Then we're going to get a 1x1 and a third 2 studs on behind, and then we're going to stick a white tile on that, and it's going to have a sticker on it, which is sticker number 10, which has some writing on it, or a picture. Goes on there. That's going to go into our corner, and then to cover up this toilet, we're going to put our door in. So we've got a reddish brown door frame, solid brown, reddish brown door, and a gold 1x1 round for the door handle. We go across here like this. The door opens inwards. That's our toilet. Then we get 2 1x4 reddish brown plates. These go in between here to level it up. We get a 1x1 plate and 2 upward facing brackets. These go across the middle of the doorway. So we've got upward facing bracket, 1x1 in the middle, upward facing bracket piece. So the front door looks like that. Then we need another 1x2, 1x1 plate and some dark red upward facing brackets. Gonna put these dotted around. That bit's done. Then put that to the side. You get a 4x8 and a 1x8 plate in dark bluish grey. Set them together like this. Then you get some 1x4s in light bluish grey. Set them at each end. And add another 1x8 to the bottom. We're moving into the roof area now. Then onto this, we're going to stick a 1x4 with studs on the side, on the inside here, and a 1x2 in the corner. A 1x3 panel piece facing inwards, and a 1x2 again. And we've got a 2x3 there. Then we get a couple of 1x4s. Again, stack them together. Did we stack them together? Yeah. Oh, so it's one. Take a 1x4 on its own onto the other one that's already there. Then we get a couple of 1x3s. They go on to each other there. And we get 2 2x6s. And these are along the edge. So there's an overlap like this. Then we have a sloped brick on the outside, another 1x4 there, and we get 2 cheese wedges, 1x2 with a slope on 2, and a 1x1 round with a pin. That's going to go into the corner there. Then these cheese wedges go into the back of these sloped bricks. It goes on there. And the one goes on this end like that, form these triangle shapes. Then we've got these 3 fence pieces. They're going to run along that. A bit of a roof like this. We'll stick this on top of our toilet area. So that sticks on like this. Looks like this from the outside. On the inside here we're going to add a couple of bright orange ingots. They're going to go each side of our upward facing bracket here, and then in the middle we're going to stick a 2x3 white tile with sticker number 7 on. That goes above the toilet like this. Then down this side we get a downward facing bracket here, so we've got some studs and that fully go down the side, and into that we get one of these gold fences. Stick a medium nugget tile 1x4 on the top, and then we're going to stick this fence in sideways to there. Then we're going to get an upward facing bracket. We've got a 1x1 with 2 studs on, and a downward facing bracket, and an upward facing bracket, another 1x1, 2 studs on, downward facing bracket, like this column. Then we get another fence piece with a tile. I'm going to stick that on. Ooh. To the bottom of our fence. Then we're going to stick a lime green 1x1 plate into the bottom of that. And with that done, we're going to stick that into the corner here, so you can see how our windows are done there on the outside. Then we'll do another one, so another fence with a 1x4. Starts to come across the outside here. Then we've got this long plate here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's going to run along the top, including the top of our toilet. Looks like this now, all the way along. Then we're going to add some detail now onto these studs on the corner, and for that we get 2 of these 1x8 tan plates. We're going to add a sand green 1x2 plate to the top on each. Then we're going to add 3 sand green 1x2 grill pieces. Like this. And then we'll do a gold leaf facing upwards on the bottom stud, and a gold toad goes in our leaf too, like this. Yeah, Band of Mario Day is not far away. On the 10th now, we'll be doing a Mario set next week, the Piranha Plant, as well. There's a little nod to him. So there's our 2 outside decoration pieces. So these are going to feed onto our corner studs here, and I'll show you these. They look like that. Golden frogs now in the pillars. And then our last thing is a 2x4 that's going to go into a 1x4 brick just under there to finish that off. And that's the end of bag number 8. Bag number 9 now. Again, we've got another minifigure in here. Looks like an older gentleman with a camera to savour the event of the family eating. we start with some dark blue legs. This gentleman has a grey torso with like a cardigan on there, cable type cardigan. He has grey hair, and where's his head? There's his head. Just one facial expression. He's got a bit of a grey moustache going on here, so I'll stick his hair on. So that's what he looks like there. He's got a camera in his hand, so the standard mini figure camera accessory, and he also has a trans clear 1x1 round tile, like so. Now next up we get a panel piece like this. We're going to stick a 1x2 tile into that downward facing bracket, and then we're going to stick a 1x4 plate across the top on that one stud to make a panel like this. This is going to go in the gap we left ourselves here. I'll say that, hang on, done that the wrong way around. It has to go that way. Ooh. So it looks like that, and that goes onto our lime green plates in the corner to make something that looks like that. Then we're going to get a couple more dark red 1x2 plates with sliders on. Go across here on top of what we just added. Then we'll get two more red 1x1s with studs on the side, a couple of downward facing brackets, and a lime green 1x1. Let's stick that into our red 1x1. Downward facing bracket goes on and into the bowl. And then our red one goes on like this. This is going to go onto the end, like so. Then we get three 1x6 medium nugget tiles. These are going to run along our sliders. Like that. Then we're going to start this end and start putting the same windows that we've started that end putting in as well. So we're going to need again another one of these golden fences with a 1x4 on, and we also need to build up our posts here. An upward facing bracket, red 1x1, studs on the side, downward facing bracket, upward facing bracket, 1x1 again, downward facing bracket, and then we're going to stick our fence onto the end. It's going to go on the end there. It's added on looking like this. Then we do our next one. We get a lime green 1x1, and then stick our red 1x1 with the studs on the side. Then we do downward facing bracket, a lime 1x1 round, red 1x1, brackets on the studs on the side, downward facing bracket. Then we can stick our fence into that, and again our 1x4 tile into that. That's going to go into this one stud here to form a window there. Then we're going to do like a brown panel piece here, so we're not going to do windows. this one. So we start with a 1x4 plate, 1x1x3 brick. Then we're going to get a 1x1 plate. We're going to stick a 1x1 or 1/3 with studs on the side onto that. And a 1x1 brick on top. Goes on next. And another 1x1x3 next. Then we do an upward facing bracket. Goes into a grey 1x1 with 2 studs on. A lime green 1x1 round. Upward facing bracket. Another grey 1x1, 2 studs on. And that goes in to that panel there. Then we run a 1x4 plate across the top, connects it all together. And then into this side we're going to stick a fence with a tile on again. And this is going to sit into the corner over here. So it looks like that now in the corner, the window. Then across here we've got the red bricks here. We're going to stick 2 1x1 round lime plates just to level it up there. And now we're going to build 2 of these bits that are going to fill in the windows in the middle. So to start us off, we'll start with an upward facing bracket. That's a downward one. Downward, upward one, upward one. Again, we need 2 of these, so build these at the same time. Then we get a red 1x1 with 2 studs on opposite sides that goes in. Then we get a downward facing bracket. And an upward facing bracket. Then we've got another 1x1 red with studs on the side, goes in. And a downward facing bracket there. And with those done, we get more fences. We're going to stick the tiles on. Then these are going to go in to each side of the pillars we just made. So here's our windows done. We bring these back in. You can add these onto the lime green plates we just added in. And that completes our window effect across the front. Then we're going to stick tiles across the top now. So 1x8, a couple of 1x12s, I think. 1x12 goes on first. 1x8. And then 1x12 across full length of that. Just to frame the windows across the top. Then we get 2 3x3 corner plates in black. These are actually going to go on the side here. Then we get 4 1x8s with sliders on in black. And we also get a couple of 1x2 plates in black. 1x2s go on the end, 1 stud overlap. Then our 1x8s with the sliders face inwards go just like this. we get 3 upward facing brackets, 1x2s, a couple of 1x1 plates, a corner plate, and a 1x2 in reddish brown. And along this side we start with our 1x2 upward facing bracket, then we stick our corner bracket with a stud sticking outwards, then we have a 1x1 goes on, another upward facing bracket, another 1x1, 1x2 plate, and another upward facing bracket. So it looks like this across this side. Then coming along the front we get 4 upward facing brackets, we got 2 corner plates, a 1x4 plate and 2 1x2 plates. Start with the upward facing bracket, then a 1x2 plate and a corner plate sticking outwards again, upward facing bracket, 1x4 plate, upward facing bracket, corner plate, 1x2, upward facing bracket. So that's the front. And down this side we need just 2 upward facing brackets, 1x4 plate, a couple of 1x2s and a 1x1 plate, then upward facing bracket, 1x2 faces outwards, and another bracket, 1x2, 1x1, and then our 1x4 goes in across the end. Then we get some 1x12 black plates and a couple of 1x4s, 1x4s are going across here, 1x12 across each end, and the last one in the middle here. So just building up on the top of the windows. Then we get 4 1x1 plates in reddish brown and 4 roof triangle type pieces. I'm going to add these plates and these little roof triangle pieces together. If you remember last week we did this as well on the lower level. This is the architectural detail of the building. And these are going to go onto the plates that are sticking out. Just add it along there. Then we're going to get 4 1x8 red tiles, and then we're going to add these 4 stickers to those tiles. One. A bit tricky these ones. Do hate putting stickers on these thin tiles. They never look particularly straight. They all seem to go wonky halfway down. And one more. So now those are all done, this is actually going to go on the inside. So on the inside we've got these red bricks here. These are just going to snap to those. All the way around like this. Then on the end here we've got some studs here. We're just going to stick a plain 1x8 reddish brown tile on that, and then we get a 2x4 white tile here, and we're going to stick a sticker on number 6. Again, there's another picture on it. Looks like this, and that's going to go over in the corner. Hangs up on the wall there in the corner. And flipping around to the outside, we're going to do some corner details now. So like we did earlier, but slightly shorter. We get a 1x4 here. We're going to stick a 1x1 round pearl gold, and we're going to have a sand green grill piece, a 1x2 plate, add a 1x1 to the bottom of that, and then we're going to add our gold leaf, and of course our frog on the top of that, like this, and this is going to go on the outside. Sticks on just in the corner there. Then we're going to do 5 of those other columns that we stuck on earlier, so we get 5 1x8s. Then I'll make these all at the same time. Going to stick some 1x2 plates to the end of each. Followed by 3 grill pieces, again in sand green going down. And one more. And then onto 1x2s at the top, of course. We're going to stick our gold leaf and a gold frog on. There's our 5 columns, and now we can add these to the fronts between each of our windows that we've added on there. Now we've got those all the way around our windows now. So that's the end of bag 9. Let's crack open bag 10. We've got a waiter in here. Looks like he's serving some noodles in a bowl. Not actually too far away from finishing the bag the set now. So our waiter has the uniform for the restaurant, so this white torso on top. We'll have a smiley face on him. It's got another one where he looks like he's eating noodles. He has black hair. He also has black legs, if I can find any. Through the legs, there's the black legs in there. And then he's going to have a little black tray there. Onto it we'll have a little bowl, little white bowl, and he's going to have a towel, the noodles on there. It's not stuck in there, it's just balanced in there, so you need to be careful that the noodle tile doesn't fall out, which it probably will in a second. Now we're going to do another food stall, so we'll do that first. We start with a 2x4 here. We've got a trans clear panel piece that we stick on the end like this. Then another two which we stick facing each other like this. Put that to the side. We then get a 1x2 plate. We're going to add a plant 1x1 round and a lime green 1x1 round, and we get another 1x2 plate. We can add a white tile and a red tile 1x1 round on top of that. That's going to slide into our clear area there. Then on the ends we're going to get a 1x2 with a bar going across it, and then a 1x2 with a groove piece. That looks like that. Then across the top, a plain white 2x4 tile, and then into the bottom we'll stick these 2x2 rounds, which will allow us to clip some wheels to the bottom of the trolley. These little small wheels again. That's our little secondary food truck trolley there. So it feels like it's selling dumplings to me, but I might be wrong. So then bringing back in what we've been building, we're going to now add some tiles. So we get 4 1x8 black tiles, and we get 4 1x3 black tiles, 1x3 go at the ends. And we'll run 1x8 across, and one here, and our 2 1x3s in the middle here, and a 1x8, and a 1x8 there to finish that off. Then on all of these brackets that are on the side, we'll do what we did last time. We'll get these turntable pieces. So we've got 7 of these. 2, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Then gonna stick these together. Remember, this is where we do eventually stick our tiles for the roof too. So these go into the brackets that we've already fixed. All the way around there. Now we'll do the actual tiling, so put that to the side. Start with a 2x12 here. We're going to add a bullion bar to the end here. Then we've got a 1x1 and a quarter tile in dark green. Then we just fill it up, the rest of it, with the bullion bar pieces for the tiles. One is going to go on this side here. It's going to go on this side along there. Then we'll do another one. Another 2x12. Same thing, bullion bar. We'll have a 1x1 and a quarter tile. And we'll do the same threes from the ends. Then we'll fill the rest with ingots. Going to run across the front. Across the front like that. Then we do another one for the next set. Again, another 2x12. And this one goes next to it at the front. So there's our front roof, and of course next thing is to continue our hinges here to the other side. So we've got 6 of these more to add. These ones are going to go around this side. So I just added those at different heights across this side. And we get a 1x2 plate, and we're just going to add an ingot straight to that, and that's going to go on the end of this one. And we get a 2x4 plate, we're just going to add ingots to that. I'm just going to add it to the other area there to give us the roof on the ends. Then we get a 2x8. Just fill these completely with ingots. finishes off the roof over there. And then finally we get a 2x6 ingot. We do have a tile and a quarter tile as well on this one. Then the rest is ingots now. This will finish off the roof, and then we can go back to the inside of the restaurant, and we can do just added that there to finish the roof detail now on the outside. Now if we come back inside, we're actually going to add red seats to these turntables that we added earlier. So all these chairs are swivelable. There's our stop blurring. Focus. There you go. So all of our red seats around a table. Now we'll do the table itself. So that's going to be on one of these large round discs. We're going to stick in the middle a 2x2 with a circle on, and then we're going to stick another circle plate in the middle. So this rotates round. Like you see in a Chinese restaurant, we can rotate the middle part to get the food you want. Then we get 6 1x1s in pearl gold with clips on, and into these we're going to clip chopsticks. So these are chopstick holders. Then we can clip this to the table, ready for our guests. So these roughly go around the table like this. And we're going to add 6 bowls. 4, 6. These go around roughly like this. And then in the middle here we're going to start to add some food. So we've got this dark orange 1x2 round. Into that we're going to stick some tan coloured quartz tiles. So that's some food there. Then we're going to get a bowl here, add that on, and into the bowl we're going to stick a couple of plant pieces. It's going to sit in the pot there like that. Then we get a 2x2 round. We have a plant piece on, and then what look like steamed dumplings. It's one of ice cream tops all around it. Going to go on in there. Then in the bowls, as we had earlier, we've got these printed noodle tiles. Again, these aren't fixed in there, so they will move out if you tip this the wrong way. So that's our eating table, so we can bring this back in now and connect it onto our, hopefully. Oh, of course, chaos ensues because I've not lined it up properly. Let's try that again. Ooh, a few noodle tiles were flipped around the wrong way. There we go. There's the feast ready to go. And with that done, we can now add this to our existing restaurant levels. We bring this in. We can now slide this into position. Kind of sits there. Go to the wide camera. Kind of see how it stacks up now. It's pretty impressive. Around the back, we've got the toilet now and the eating area. So now we'll just do the roof, which is just, we've just got to finish this bit off here now to cover up here. We've done that side. Open up bag 11. Got 2 minifigures in bag 11. Only one more bag to go after this one. So as I said, we've got 2 minifigures. I think it might be a couple here. So they've got matching tops on actually. The man has dark red legs and has a big cheesy smile, and he has the black hair. Oh, I've also missed it. He does actually have a scarf on as well. Just take that off. He's also going to carry some flowers. So the red flowers or red roses that we saw downstairs, he's bought a bunch of these. So there's our first minifigure, and our second one, she's got these green legs. Again, here's the other torso. It is same torso. She doesn't have a scarf. One printed expression of a smile. She has this longer hair with a hat, and she has an orange mobile phone in her hand there as well. So now we're going to start with the roof. From the foundations of the roof we get a 2x8, not 2x8, 2x2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then we get a 6x10. Then we're going to add a 1x10, and then another 6x10, and then another 2x10, and the 1x10. a 6x10, gives us the foundations of our roof. Then we can flip this over, we can add a 2x3 plate to each side. And this plate will run through the middle as well here. Then we'll have a 2x4 going on there. Then we do a 2x3 each end. And we run that one along so we've got an edge. Then we get another couple of 2x3 plates. And a couple of 3x3 corner plates here. 2x3s go each end of here. And our corner plates go on either side. Probably helps it stay in position. Then we get another couple of corner 3x3 plates. And also some 1x1 plates. Add the 1x1s here. And the corner ones go in. Then we get a couple of 1x10s and 4 1x1s. These will go across. A base like that. You can see how it's raised up, probably fix it in position, and if we flip back over to the front, you get another couple more of these. To level it off at the front. Then at the back we get 2 corner plates. I'm going to add these in. And we get 2 1x8s run across the back. And another couple of 1x8s and also some 1x1 plates. 1x1s go on first, on the side here. And we run the 1x8s down each side. Bit of a raised edge. Then we need a panel piece. We need a 1x2 with 2 studs on the side and a 1x1 with 2 studs. Goes in the corner with the studs facing outwards. Then we have our panel piece and our 1x2 with the studs facing outwards on this side. Then we get 6 panel pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also get 5 1x2s with studs on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1x1 with a stud, 2 studs like that. And we just add this all across the back. Something like this around the edges. Then we get a 1x10, we're going to add a 1x4 tile, and a 1x3, and a 1x4, and we'll add a 1x1 plate into the bottom of that to level this off. And then this is going to run across the side there. And we do the same again. This time though we stick all 1x4s. Runs across. Across the outside of that edge. Give us an overlap lip there. Then we get a 1x6. And we'll stick some 1x3 tiles on this one. Just go on the edge there. Now we're going to add to the top of this with some 2x plates. So it just adds all the way around the edge there. Ooh, just knocked a minifigure off the outside of our restaurant. Let's put her back. Then we need a 1x2 plate. We have a fence piece, we have a corner panel piece, and we have two 1x1 rounds with pins on. We have the pins on here and at the other end. Oh, hang on, not there. Take that off. Pin goes on the 1x2 actually, with our corner panel piece, and that's going to be added to this one stud we've got left over. And then we're going to add our fence piece running across there. Then we get 5 cheese wedges, and as we saw on the other level we get these 1x2s with the cheese wedges moulded in. Again 5 of these, and then we're going to add cheese wedges to that. And with these all done, we get that one goes in there, other one at the end. And then we're going to have 4 stud gaps and stick those across there as well. Then we get 4 more fence pieces. These are going to run along in the gaps here. Then we have another 1x1 round with a pin goes on. Put 2 of those. They go in at the ends. Then we have another corner panel piece for this end. And 2 more fence pieces. One goes in there. Got gaps in between there. Of course, those gaps are going to get filled with the cheese wedges again. Then down here we're going to get a sloped brick. Stick a 1x1 plate on top with a 1x1 round and a pin, and then we'll stick another 1x1 plate in the bottom. That's going to go in this corner here, so it looks like this. Then we're going to do a flower box, which is going to go up here, so stick that to the side. We get a 1x4 black plate. Going to stick some 1x2 round ends, reddish brown pieces. Then we get some 1x1s with studs all the way around, and we'll stick some yellow easier said than done. A yellow 1x1 round into the base. That's tough. Actually hurt my fingers. Goes on to each end of our 1x4 plate. Then we can add some yellow tiles to give us a feel for a window box. So our appearance. We're going to add some green leaves into the studs at the top. Then we've got a stem that has a, actually these are blue leaves, not green. Got these teal coloured leaves. Then this green one with a green stem and a pink flower. Then we do the same with a red flower. The box looks like this. Then sits into the corner. So there's our little window flower box. Then we've got some satellites that goes on, so we get these two 2x2 rounds with grooves on the edge. Add a 2x2 round with a stud on top. Then a candle piece goes into that stud. Then a cone piece. Then a trans red minifigure head. That's an outdoor heater. Oh, cool. So it was there's an outdoor heater there. Keep minifigures warm. It's going to go in the corner. Just like that. Then in the middle here we're going to get a 1x2 and a 2x2 lime green plate. Stick that in the middle. Then we'll get 3 more 1x2 rounds. Can add that all the way around that plate in the middle. Creates another table. Then we want to do the chairs again. So log brick again with our turntables. Only 2 seats on the roof. This is for private dining. Put the seats straight in this time. I'll go either side of the table here. Just like that. Then we can put the table on there with the jump tile. So there's our table. So that's in the bag 11. We've got the base of our roof going. So we're on the last bag now. And we get our usual minifigure that represents the year that it is. So there's a dragon costume minifigure here in this one. And lots of little accessories. So we have dark orange legs and a golden tunic printed there. There's one expression, he looks slightly old because he's got some wrinkles there, and he has a nice dragon hat to stick on, and then he's holding a leaf with one of these items that you can buy downstairs. I'm not too sure what exactly that is, but there he is. That's our last minifigure, I think, in the set. So then coming back to what we've got going on here, we're going to stick a double cheese wedge in white near our jumper. We'll get our clips and our chopsticks again, like we did on the table downstairs. Our chopsticks are in place. Then we're going to get a 1x2 of the rounded ends. We're going to add the steamed dumplings to this one. We'll add that over here. Then we'll get a dark orange, bright orange, light orange 2x2 round plate. We're going to add these quarter tiles on in tan colour. Then we'll add a, not that one, this one with a flower pattern. And a tan one. Goes on that side. Then we've got a bowl here. We're going to add a dark red 2x2 round. We've got flour on again. As a steamed dumpling and a dark tan 1x1 round. Goes in the bowl, and then the bowl's going to go in the middle like that. Not quite sit in the bowl. It kind of rests around it. Again, it's not fixed in place. Then we're going to get 2 white bowls, sit those in front, and in those bowls they've got a dark red tile, so they've got something in their bowl. So they've got quite a feast on their table. Next up, we're going to get some antennae, and then we've got this oversized cable piece. We're going to slide them down to allow us to do some lights across the top of the roof. Then into the antennae we stick like the lightsaber type pieces to extend the height a bit. Both ends. Then we'll attach these to our 1x1 round with pins on. So it runs across the back there like that. Then we'll build 3 lanterns. So we've got these lantern pieces. Tops of each of these is the 1x1 logo with a clip, and then we have the tassel piece. These will go each end and then in the middle it ends up hanging like that. Can't quite see it. I don't want to tip it too much because all the food will fall off the table, so I'll show you the wide camera in a sec. Then we get 2 minifigure heads with a detail pattern of a dragon on. I'm just going to add some 1x1 clips onto that, and then these clip into the middle as well. Then we want 2 Technic claws. We want 2 gold leaves and also 2 gold frogs. Set the frogs and the leaves together, same way we did for the detail in the architecture downstairs. And we'll stick the Technic claw into the bottom. We'll add these to the ends of the antenna. Just add them to the end like this. It's a bit odd, but that's what they say. Then this can be added to the roof now, so we can sort of complete the set here. Just going to stick this into position here. So that's on top now. Next up over here in this fence, we're going to actually add some fireworks. So we get these Technic cylinders in red, which to pin through. We've got those little roof pieces. They're going to sit just in there. Oh, you can see, just sit in there. So we've got some fireworks ready to go off. 2 of these. Then there's supposed to be another one of those. Did have another one of these in the bag. So I'm going to build another taller. Right, so we get a handlebar 1x1 round panel. Then we've got the lightsaber that's not a lightsaber piece. Then a 1x6 rod. Another piece. And we get our other flexible piece here. We can add handlebars through the ends of each of these this time. And we'll stick this into one end. We'll do the same again for the other end. With this taller one, this actually goes at the front, so there's a couple of pieces here which we then add our wire across. You can kind of just about see it, and then we're going to decorate this as well. So this one gets 2 of the larger lanterns. Clips and the tassel pieces. Ooh, another minifigure off. Hanging out on the street. Then we get 2 more minifigure heads with the dragons on again, and the clips for that. then we're getting ready for the sign that's going to go for this restaurant. So we start with the handlebar here. We get 2 skeleton arms or robot arms. Clip them onto it here. We'll have a 6-length rod they clip into. Then on top we've got this connector here like this. That goes into 2 clips that are here. A little room for a corner sign that's going on there. Again, I'll show it to you on the wider camera when we just finish the sign off. So then we get a 1x2 with the rounded ends. We're going to have 2 Technic claws into the bottom of that. It's going to go into a 1x2 red. It's got 2 studs on 2 sides. Again, I've got a bit blurry there. Focus. 2 studs there. Onto that we get a 1x2 rounded ends. Then we get another 6-length rod. Clip the Technic claws into the base there like that. Then we'll have some robot arms again either side of these Technic claws. Kind of where the sign's going to hang down, I feel. Then we've got some gold discs they're going to go in. Other side, we're going to stick stickers number 1 into that. It's the logo of the restaurant. Dragon holding a spoon. Same on the other side. There's our dragon on that side and that side. Then we get this nice large flag piece. We're going to add our last stickers here, which are these Chinese writing. And then we can clip that into our arms, so we end up with a sign that looks like this. This can then stick into the corner, hanging out, so the sign's there. And then we've got some flowers to do. So for the flowers we get 2 1x1 round plates stuck together. Put them inside a bowl. And we had a 1x1 with studs all the way around. Another 1x1 plate. Another 1x1 with studs all the way around. And another 1x1 round plate. Then into the top we've got one of these green siren type pieces, and then what we do is we get 8 leaves. We stick 8 1x1 rounds with green into the base, and then we stick these orange type microphone pieces all the way through for berries. So we need 8 of these. This is probably the last thing we'll do on this set. One more to go, and then these will clip in facing upwards. All the way around, and create a bush like this, and then this is going to go out the front on the mid piece. So that's it. Let's go to the wide camera so you can see what's done here. So it doesn't fall everywhere. So you can see the roof is now all on. We've got those lanterns hanging all the way around the street corner. You can see the sign in the corner hanging down as well. Fireworks on the roof. And as we spin around the back, you can see the banquet table we did earlier as well. And then the toilet, and then the places to sit. Also got the extra, it's the food cart we did last week, and we've got the one we did this week as well. And we've got a few more minifigures to add to it as well. So go to the main camera. Have a look at it from this angle. This is the restaurant all completely done now with the roof. You can see the details at the front as well, with the little bush, a few minifigures and the street sign. Then if I come around the back, give you a better look inside, you can see all ready to sit down. So I've got about another 7 minifigures as well to add to this scene. So I'll add those afterwards and set up the scene. So that's the end of the stream for today and for the family reunion set for the Spring Festival. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button so that I know that you enjoyed it as well. And next week, as I said, we'll be moving on to a Super Mario set. So we'll be doing the Piranha Plant, which is only a 500 piece set, so it probably won't take us too long. Couple of hours at the most, I should think, if not less, maybe even an hour. And then I'm probably thinking we'll do the Polaroid camera the week after for another small set, and then maybe we'll turn our attentions to a poll where you probably have the choice to do 7 Dwarfs, Medieval Village. I do want to do the Ferrari Daytona, so I might put that back in there. I've got the Back to the Future DeLorean as well to build, and we've got the Hogwarts microscale as well, which I also want to get around to build. So I might probably put those up in a poll in the future as well, so check out the community tab in a week or so time for that, and then join me next Sunday at 2 PM Greenwich Mean Time for the build for the Piranha Plant. So whatever you're doing for the rest of your weekend, enjoy yourself. Catch me next weekend for the Piranha Plant. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you next week. See ya.